Wow. I mean, that's all I could say is wow. If you're just getting here, this is a live stream video. If you're watching this later on, like from work or whatever walk of life you in, if you're watching it for the very first time, we are live. And we're here to talk about what's next for these guys here. Once again, Lebron James decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do my usual. I'm going to play 3 quarters of basketball. Then in the 4th quarter, we should have just enough to survive to win. I know how LeBron feel, you know. I'm not a spring chicken. I'm old too. I get tired from walking around all day. My body got to recoup, rest. All that walking, putting all those hours in, it's wear and tear on the body, man. But they keep blowing big leads. This bum had like a 12-point lead in the 3rd quarter, right? And what happened? How did it disappear so fast? Because, once again, King James became the tired one, the fatigued one. And he started doing the little shuffle feet. I mean, LeBron is always going to be strong. That's why he got his own facility in his house. I mean, if your job was just to stay in shape and play basketball all the time, you know, I'll be a beast. I'm in great shape now. And I still got to do stuff. And I'm not in great shape. I'm in good shape.
Obviously, looking at what they did defensively versus us late in the game, and Coach Staff will give us a great game plan. And they won the game too, so if that's what they're going to do, we have to figure out a way to.
Look at them. They all pumped. They was up and rolling. They the best first 3 quarters team ever. Look at them. They even got that old bum Jefferson fired up. Bet you wouldn't do that against the Bulls or Miami. But you survived because Indiana beat themselves. So congratulations. Yeah, he was a beast back in 2000s. But now, where are they now? LeBron James and the rest of the Cleveland Cavaliers, where are they now? What are they now? That's right. We all get old. It's time to go. We got to get bums like LeBron James out of here. Look at him.
Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love added 23 and 17 respectively.
Woo. Who is that?
We have to figure out a way to exploit it and get the ball moving.
There it is. Look how fired up them bums was. And what happened right after this? They blew the entire lead. Well, when you root for a pitiful team, you get pitiful results. That's the way I look at it. Lift the bum up. The bum only plays 3 quarters. That's what this whole thing is about. Will he actually play 4 quarters of basketball? Definitely in the playoffs. I can't remember the last time he played in the playoffs for the fourth quarter. That's not his game. I agree. That's not his game. He had the miracle fourth quarter against Detroit when he was just hitting stuff he don't even hit. You know, everybody has that fluke game. Even Nino Brown said, even the sun shines on the dog's ass every now and then. Anybody can win the lottery. Oh, we Marines over here. I know Kyrie's job is to close out the fourth quarter because if that's how you should play it. LeBron's just going to be a passing facilitator. On defense, he is a liability. They're cooking him in the fourth quarter. They got him right on the grill. Shh. LeBron be ready in a minute. Shh. Got him right on the grill because he ain't doing nothing in the fourth. After the third quarter, he's completely gassed. And he getting cooked. And Kyrie, he's bad doing defense anyway. But he has a knee injury. He had knee surgery. And right now his knee is flaming up. He got to take shots just to be able to play. And their secret weapon was Channing Frye. He's the answer. He's the hope. Let's get Channing Frye. He's here to save us all. Channing Frye. My thing is, what do y'all see in this tragic team?
Obviously, looking at what they did.
Lull that led to the Pacers erasing a 32 points and 13 assists, 200th playoff game, but wants to avoid the lull that led to the Pacers erasing a 10-point deficit in that fourth quarter.
10-point deficit in the what quarter?
Wants to avoid the lull that led to the Pacers erasing a 10-point deficit in that fourth quarter.
10-point deficit in the fourth quarter.
Wants to avoid the lull that led to the Pacers erasing a 10-point deficit in that fourth quarter. Playoff game, but wants to avoid the lull that LeBron James dropped 32 points and 13 assists in his 200th playoff game, but wants to avoid the lull that led to the Pacers erasing a 10-point deficit in that fourth quarter.
We were going to tomorrow, obviously, looking at what they did defensively versus us late in the game, and Coach Staff will give us a great game plan.
I'll tell you what they did defensively against you. They let you get tired, bum. They know you can't play no more in the fourth quarter. They know you out of gas. You a Mercury Topaz in the fourth quarter. You come out like a Lamborghini in the first two, then you turn into a Mercury Topaz. See, I'm smart enough to realize I'm not in professional basketball playing shape. This guy has a professional gym built inside his house. He got a personal chef. He eats light. He works out. How are you dead tired in the fourth quarter? What's wrong? You must be doing something wrong. It's time to stop the charades. LeBron James just isn't who y'all think he is. They keep showing you these stats to show you LeBron doing alley-oop dunks and all this stuff, and you think he killing. LeBron had 32, man, he was killing. How many times have you heard that? LeBron was killing, man. He went to the right. He went to the left. Man, that's Bron. What you gonna do against Bron? I'm finna eat some Cocoa Pebbles. Because that's what winners eat. Right, they tell you how great he is, how much he done killed, everything. But Bron is just what we said he is. You know what Bron gonna do? Yeah. Now I'm at my mama house when y'all be like, you in your mama house. This my mama house. Like I told you, mom and dad is okay. They don't need me. They are way better than me. This is a mini mansion. I don't have to do nothing. This is their house. Out here is Hawaii. So you got to remember, we was in Hawaii also. That's why you see the tiki bar, all the stuff out here on the deck. We're Hawaii. So, mahalo for watching my video. The cocoa tree. Now, let's get back to Lebron. Yeah, we don't like overhyped bums. If you're good, we're gonna say, hey, that dude's good. He deserves it. Like Giannis, last name I can't pronounce. I don't have to pray for LeBron downfall. He's already failed. I'm gonna pray for somebody downfall and he already on the ground. When is he gonna play in the fourth quarter? That's all we want to know. Fourth quarter, is LeBron gonna play or not? I just want to know. They struggle with the Pacers for one reason, and that's Stevenson. Stevenson is the reason they're struggling. And the reason why they're struggling, they have no one that's athletic enough to guard them. What Indiana did this time to really throw them off was they had the point guard guarding LeBron James. Yeah, that crazy dude who crying over his girlfriend gonna kill that 70-year-old man. We would hunt him down. Okay, we have organic soy milk. Again, this is a lot better than my house. It's not a Carcino video if I'm not eating something. Y'all tell me, I want to hear from y'all. What is LeBron James' problem in the fourth quarter? Why is he so bad? Not good enough. Oh, you like that?
Anybody but Cleveland. Cleveland is that bad. LeBron 32, he played like 52. In basketball years, 32 is a lifetime. I like exactly what you said. LeBron is overrated and he is a crybaby. All Indiana needs to do is stay close in the fourth quarter because Kyrie's going to try to close it out. Indiana problem is Indiana. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. Your favorite player can't shoot a basketball. What does that say? I would take Draymond Green over LeBron James any day of the week. Draymond's a bum, but he just had the best defensive playoff game anybody has seen. Whenever he was in the game, the lead shot up. He's involved in everything defensively and offensively on the court. He had the energy, the passion. Come on. What would you take LeBron for? I'm not talking about the refs. Yeah, LeBron comes with referees. You know, that's different. You know how he coming there. Yep, yep. Yep. Let's go. Yep. It's all Bron do. Does he even do that anymore? I keep telling y'all, Ionis, this is Milwaukee. LeBron, that guy's madness. Yeah, everybody got mad when I showed him how he exposed LeBron when they played. I showed them, I said, what? I don't need numbers and I don't need facts. The facts is that I watched the game. If you watch the game, you will see LeBron James disappear in the fourth quarter. Everybody knows that. You think they just make it up and put it on talk shows and put it on the radio stations just for the fun of it? He falls apart in the fourth quarter. Why is that? He got leadership skills, Well, why can't he lead them to playing better defense? I told you, right now he's a Mercury Topaz. He started off the game like a Lamborghini and turned into a Mercury Topaz. You think he's Michael Jordan? Have you seen Michael Jordan defensively, energy-wise? He was a freak of nature. People was like, what is this guy taking? He got to be on steroids or something. This dude got the same amount of energy as he had in the first quarter. LeBron better not, man, go and sit down somewhere, Big O. Ain't nobody trying to hear that nonsense. You about as crazy as that guy from Cleveland going around shooting old people. I'm gonna go another round with the Cocoa Pebble. Some gotta feed the gun. Boom, boom. I hit Braun with one of those. He gonna say, whoa, I thought you was just playing. LeBron don't guard nobody with them flat feet. Flat foot, bow-legged self, he can't do nothing. He gonna be in the game. Yep. We got this. Yeah, we got this. We got this. I'll be like, man. Well, y'all see him do that. That's when he feeling in his mood. You don't see that in the fourth quarter. Oh, he had that hair plant surgery thing. That's the Braun face. Yep. Yep, we got them. Hit the Braun face on him. Y'all want me to do a video for Melo, huh? Everybody been going back and forth on what names to call Melo. It was Gramp Melo, Unc Melo, Uncle Melo. There's been all kind of stuff for him. But I can't come up with it until I hear the music. Once I hear the music, then I'll come up with the words. The music and the tempo has to talk to me. Why are you mad at me? I didn't tell Melo to suck. Cocoa pebbles. We don't eat fruity pebbles. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. There we go. I look at it like this. In the fourth quarter, all those old 30-year-old dudes start getting tired. You got Jefferson in there. He's over the hill. He's doing the best he can.
Nobody does underwater stuff, so except me.
My thing, if you're the best team, you're the best team. Oh, it was 180 down. Oh yeah, Grandpa Wade, man. I kept telling you, he wanted to pop up when the playoffs come on. LeBron and the Bulls. I don't think they want to play the Bulls. Oh, Toronto gonna be out. Okay, if somebody cooning, who am I cooning for? What's the benefit? All these phony bum teams are gonna get exposed. How am I overboard? Everything I said has been true about LeBron James. Okay, so you mean to tell me LeBron James is better than all these players I'm talking about? Isaiah Thomas is better than Michael Jordan. If Michael Jordan picked 4 players and Isaiah picked another 4 players, Isaiah's team would defeat Michael Jordan's team 90% of the time. If Isaiah Thomas played a game with LeBron James and Michael Jordan's on the other team, if Isaiah Thomas is with LeBron James, he will make LeBron James better. That bum will play in the fourth quarter because Isaiah would tell him how to play. He'll teach that bum basketball. Isaiah Thomas is the only player in the NBA whose team had more victories over Michael Jordan than anybody. Anybody. Isaiah beat him so much, he had to respect him. You ain't gotta like him, but you gonna respect him. Isaiah had tons of help, and let me guess, it was just Michael out there. Where have I heard that before? Russell Westbrook? He doesn't have anybody. What is he doing to make them better? Michael Jordan had a lot of help out there, but he wasn't trying to use it. He kept running his head against a brick wall. And he was like, what am I doing wrong? And then he was like, oh, Michael's made him better. No. Those teams start working and showing that they were better than what people thought. Horace Grant became one of the best power forwards in the league. Scottie Pippen worked on his handles. Had to get his confidence up. They had B.J. Armstrong on the team. They had Cliff Livingston on the boards, who goes by the name of Good News. Of course, he's a great leader because Michael Jordan's going to do it his way or you're going to get punched in the mouth. That's just all to it. There was no conflict. There is no, I'm going to pass you the ball in the fourth quarter, so be ready to shoot it. Because I'm not going to take the shot. In any rules, today's rules fit the guys from the past. The guys in the past will score about a 200 point. The way they played back then to now, because you wouldn't be able to stop them. They got passing lanes open. This is a guards league. Look what the guards did back then. Imagine what they would do now. They would have even more points. The NBA didn't like the fact that the games were low scoring and people were playing defense. They didn't like it. They wanted a high pace, flying, sky, everybody leaping over the buildings to get to the next guy. That's what they wanted. They want to see highlights. And once ESPN and all these other stations started to grow and they started doing nothing but highlights. And now you got a 24-hour news network. When ESPN started, we're going to have a 24-hour news outlet where it's just going to be round the clock, sports. They had to change the way they play basketball to where they want high-paced scoring, which is basically Euro basketball. Pushing. Keep the high-paced scoring going. You know, what's his name? The Denver Nuggets coach, Paul Westsell. The guy who came from Loyola Marymount with Bo Kimball and Hank Gathers when he fell down and passed away. They were beating everybody. And people didn't understand how they were beating everybody. They didn't train like everybody else. Those guys ran in sand, snow. I mean, they trained like Navy SEALs. So when the games were played, they were able to run. They were physically stronger than all these other teams. They ran up and down the court, destroying guys. And they couldn't be touched. So when the NCAA tournament started, they were still running teams and beating them because they ran so much. So when he went to Denver, he had Denver playing like that. They were scoring so many points, it was crazy. Because they kept the pace, fast pace, run. But they just weren't talented enough to stop the other team. So the other teams were still beating Denver. They were just scoring more. I don't want LeBron doing anything. Like, what he do outside the court is his own business. He's a great person outside of basketball I've ever seen. But for him to cry about Steph Curry and he's getting attention because he's being light-skinned, it is ridiculous. Dominique Wilkins is way better than LeBron James. But the problem with Dominique is he's not a better passer than LeBron. He's a better scorer than LeBron James. You know, Neek is a franchise player. That guy's a one-man wrecking machine. He is a highlight film. Well, of course, he's a human highlight film. You know, LeBron only got that one move. That's all he do. Well, how you gonna get rings when you in a league in Atlanta who was a small market team who wasn't trying to make the team better? You had Spud Webb as your point guard. You had Doc Rivers. You had a decent team, but your team was never going to beat the Detroit Pistons. Or the Chicago Bulls. Now, you brought up a very interesting question. What's that, Myers? I think he brought up Dominique Wilkins or Clyde the Glide Drexler. The thing about Clyde the Glide is Clyde was a lot smoother than a lot of these other players. Clyde was fly slammer jammer. Dominique, same thing, flying down the lane, high flying dunks. But what Clyde could do, Clyde was a better passer. And they were more run and gun. Dominique was give me the ball in the post. Pow! He was a forward. But he played like a two guard. And taking you one-on-one. He wasn't the greatest dribbler in the world, but Dominique he rarely lost the ball. And he was gonna dunk on you. And the reason why he dunked on most guys, Dominique Wilkins is a 2 feet takeoff guy. He take off from 2 feet. So when he jumped, it's like right there. He's normally near the rim or far back. You don't think he's going to make it or leap or take off because he leaps with 2 feet. He's a 2 feet takeoff guy. And that's very rare in the league. I don't even think they exist no more. When Dominique take off, he take off with 2 feet to push off. Everybody else a 1 foot takeoff. If you're right-handed, you take off on the left foot. If you're left-handed, you take off on the right foot. The last shot, Michael Jordan. If it's the last shot of the game, I want Michael Jordan taking it. Hakeem versus Kareem. Oh, man. That's tough. Hakeem versus Kareem. That is tough. Exactly. Dream had better footwork. Kareem was just dominant. He was just dominant. He was taller. He was more dominant with block shots, everything. But what Hakeem could do was he was better with the handling. He could play like a forward. He was a better shooter than Kareem. Kareem was good when he go out there, and they had a basketball game, one-on-one, Dr. J versus Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And everybody thought that was going to be a slaughter. Like Kareem was going to get destroyed by Dr. J. Dr. J lost by like 40 points. He dunked on Kareem, though. And that was like one of the highlights of the game. They had a lot of games set up to go off, but that one actually went down. Shaq was supposed to play in a tournament. against Hakeem Olajuwon, a one-on-one basketball game. They had that set up, and a couple other players is going to play each other one-on-one. As Shaq was putting his shoes on, this was right after Orlando, Hakeem beat them in the NBA Finals. They did a Taco Bell commercial, then Taco Bell was in a sponsor, putting up this basketball one-on-one game with Hakeem Olajuwon versus Shaq. This thing was going on for so long, and the NBA called and canceled it. Right when people paid their money to come in there to see it, Shaq was lacing up his shoes. No, you wouldn't play a full court one-on-one with anybody. Who would do that? Well, no, he was finna play against the Dream, Olajuwon. I'll be watching some of it because I'll be on the airplane. I'm gonna watch some of it, then listen to some. Be watching it from the phone, and then I'll be on the plane. And then I gotta wait till the Wi-Fi fire up on the plane and probably finish the game off. I wish I was flying United so they can drag me off the plane. I'll be like, you know what? I'm not getting off the plane. Y'all gotta take me. No, I'm just kidding. They'd be like, that's not funny. Somebody told me that chick is trying to sue 50 Cent. I don't know if that's true or not. Did y'all see the T.I. video I put up? Yeah, my barber did a great job. Wait till you see the Star Wars celebrations. All the stuff that was inside of that place. I'm going to put the whole video up, and then that's it. You know, she listened to the internet. The internet kind of tell her she got punched. But she pulled 50 Cent off the stage. United versus Frontier Airlines. I don't think they want to mess with Frontier. I'm like, they got pilots that flew in the war. If they had to come from back there, that pilot would have came back there and been whooping on him. They'd be like, look, we ain't got no $1,000 to give you or a hotel. You better get off this flight right now. You gonna fly in their luggage. She shouldn't get a dime. Stanley, huh? What's up, Stanley? The fuck you do, punk? Look, Stanley lets his window down open. Let's me and you go in. Craig, you keep out. You stay watch. You hear anything, you whistle. Man, I ain't trying to get involved with y'all. If you don't get involved, I'm gonna knock your ass out too. The classic lines. So, who you think wins the game tonight? Cleveland or Indiana? Pacers, all right. The refs. Hey, somebody said a very smart thing, the refs. Oh, wait a minute. Undisputed might be on. I already know they talking about LeBron. I don't know what Fox Sports 1 is out here. I used to sell this and don't even remember anything anymore. Honestly, I'm hoping Indiana wins tonight. I can't trust Indiana. That's my problem. You can't trust them. If they have a big win tonight, let's say they beat Cleveland by 20. Next game, they'll lose by 30. You cannot trust Indiana at all. Is Joy looking fine today? Cuz I gotta be dressed for the occasion, man. You know, I'm straight Florida style. I'm always prepared. Got a lot of places. Might hit up a couple of malls. Chill out here, enjoy some of this sunny weather. Got crazy looking plants. Yeah, I wish I was borrowing money from mom. Oh man. Well, that's what's up. I'm glad to hear it.
The Cavs held on to beat the Pacers in Game 1 on Saturday. LeBron James had a game-high 32 points in the win. The Pacers were down by 1 with under 10 seconds left when Paul George passed to C.J. Miles. Then Miles missed a potential game-winning jumper at the buzzer. After the game, George talked about the final possession. Let's take a listen.
I gave it up, to soften it up and try to get it back. I talked to CJ about it. Situations like that, I got it. CJ took it upon himself. I'm confident with all my guys taking shots. That's not the issue. But in that situation right there, I got to get that.
Obviously, we were trying to get a situation for Paul to be able to get the shot to win the game. They ran a double team twice. They had a foul again the first time, and they ran it again the second time. By the time we got to this, it was under 4, it was going down, so I felt like I had to make a play to get supposed to get a shot off. I thought I had a good look at it, left it a little short.
Skip, does Paul George have a point that he should have taken the last shot?
He has absolutely 0 points.
Skip was like, no, he shouldn't be taking the last shot. Good, Skip.
I guarantee you will not resonate well with the rest of his teammates.
No, he has no reason to be saying that.
On this show, right here on Undisputed.
Oh, man.
I have said that Paul George is a star, but never a superstar, because he is not that guy who wants to take that shot that will win that game. So in that way, he is a poor man's LeBron James. And by the way, the real James.
Woo, a poor man's LeBron James. You hear that? He's a poor man, LeBron James. They both don't want to take the last shot. But you see, PG-13 want to be that guy. He like, look, I want to take that shot. Give me the ball. Look, we've seen it too many times before. Right? Even Nyla see it. Watch what happens if I tell her, if I say this keyword. Nyla, you want to go outside? You want to go outside? Come on, let's go outside. See? That's the only thing wakes up. Look, she stretched. She ready to go now. Look. Staying in attention. She is ready to roll. Once you say the words outside, she will sit around all day. All right, sit still so I can put this leash on you. I don't know what's out there. Nope, we ain't clicked on yet. I don't know who designed this leash. Wasn't me though. Yep, that's what I call them. PG-13 is rated G. Now the dog is walking me. Okay, now the king is back. So now, what are we talking about? Lebron James. Yes, that bump. See, the thing about LeBron is he could be great. He could be all these things that they talk about. When they talk about the great players of all time, he has the ability to. No, that's somebody's yard. But LeBron's problem is he's okay with just being a subpar player. I'm going to make one highlight dunk. I'll make one highlight pass. Look, T. Look who it is, Nyla. Nyla, look. Look. You see that now?
Hey, now. Hey. I'll meet you at the house.
All right. Come on, let's go. She racing to get back to the house and pulling me with her. I'm not that fast anymore. Oh, man. Yep. Come on.
Oh, man. Hey.
Let me get your leash off. Yeah. There you go.
Hey, girl. Where you going? Come here, kid. Can't come here. Get it. Get it.
She right there.
Get
Oh, she wasn't finished. Hey. Hey. You excited? Go get her. Yep. Go ahead, do the crazy dog.
Get some what?
Way to go. Yep. But back to Labyrinth. You see that? Shannon finna try to make every excuse he can for that ball. What's up? See, LeBron James' problem is he's okay with doing some of the work. You can't be like that. And in the fourth quarter, he disappeared. And that's what y'all Cleveland fans don't understand. They just show y'all the highlights of the game, and you see LeBron James, you think he just dominated. That's how Indiana came back. Because they don't play defense in the fourth quarter. They've been doing it all season long. They collapsed.
They play today too.
Yep. Ask him who you think's gonna win game 2.
Which between who?
Cleveland and Indiana.
I got Indiana. Indiana. Jordan's gonna pull it off.
See?
Yeah, he was pissed. But he should have took that last shot.
See?
He's gonna come back with a vengeance. George.
And what do you think about LeBron's defense in the fourth quarter?
It disappeared. LeBron, oh man.
See, he's overrated as a basketball player, and they keep comparing him to Michael Jordan, which is a tragedy.
He keep thinking he's gonna get calls his way, but
they gave him a lot of calls. He traveled all the time.
Exactly, traveling, offensive fouls, charge. Oh.
See, everybody knows. If you watch the games, you will see this guy take 5-6 steps a game.
He does.
He gets away with offensive foul, lowering the shoulder into people. He cries about every little foul. Then he's talking about he need rest. But he continuously plays himself and checks himself in and out the game. The coach just sitting there. And I'm like, well, what is Lou doing? He got the other coach fired because the other coach tried to do something like coach him. And said, hey, look, you got to pass the ball and move the ball around. Let's run the play. He's like, look, I don't like this guy. We got to get him out. So they got rid of Blatt and got the guy. Yeah. Then, of course, he's going to say, oh, I ain't had nothing to do with that decision. They was like, well, why would you get rid of head coach when y'all in first place? Yeah. We're in first place, but we need a change. So they go ahead and fire the coach. Then they get Lou, a guy who has never been a head coach before in his life. He's an assistant coach. He was basically the towel boy. And they said, look, you're going to be the head coach. Really? Yep. So that means you keep up with all the minutes and everything. I'll sub all the people in. I'll tell you when it's time to take me out.
Right, LeBron liked him. That's why I got the job.
Oh, yeah. If LeBron don't like you, you're not on the team. They sat down a guy that could play to play one of LeBron's buddies.
Who's that?
Dante Jones.
Oh.
That's why JR, all them bums on the team is because they LeBron's friend.
I don't know why Jones on.
Oh, he's on the Jones on the team because that's his video game buddy. They play NBA 2K17 together, so he brought him from Miami. Like, hey, don't worry, you can come with me. Yeah, Dante Jones, come on with me, man. We gonna play video games. Get online, play together. You come over to the house. It's ridiculous. He's ruining the game. Trying to get Carmelo and Dwayne Wade on over there, and when they told him no, he got all upset.
Oh
What you mean I can't have Carmelo on the team? They like, we not finna trade Kevin Love for a guy that doesn't do what even Kevin Love is doing. Carmelo not finna go in the post and get you rebounds no more. He got too much money.
Tell LeBron stay out of politics too.
Oh, he's in the politics now?
Well, remember he was campaigning for Hillary.
Oh, well, everybody was campaigning for Hillary until it's over.
Yeah.
You know, they just wanted that tax break.
Oh.
You loving it out here. You got your exercise in?
Getting hungry, man.
Nah, I just ate 2 bowls of cereal.
What time you plan on heading back?
7.
Oh, you leave at 7. You track traffic.
Oh yeah,
Rush hour.
yeah, that's why Google tell me the time to hit it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, this is a working class neighborhood. They like, it's quiet over there. People here have jobs. They go to work. Yep. If you see people at home, they're retired.
Or they on vacation.
Yep, or vacation.
You got somebody in Chicago or what?
Oh, Shannon's still trying to stick up for Cleveland in there.
What?
Yeah, Shannon Sharp won't let it go.
What are you trying to say?
He keeps saying, oh, they gonna be all right. Indiana, they not good enough to beat Cleveland.
Indiana should have won. Should have never been that close.
And Skip, he don't like Paul George. He don't like LeBron or Paul George. He said he a poor man's version of LeBron James.
Oh, man.
Cause he always disappear. Every time they play LeBron, that game they played was like the second time he actually stepped up, but they always come up short. He can never get past LeBron.
I think Stevenson gonna play a bigger role, man.
Well, Stevenson did. The thing is that the problem is they had Monte Ellis taking too many ill-advised shots.
Yeah, I think they need to make adjustment, man. They need to.
Yeah, Stevenson should have been rolling a lot sooner.
Yep.
Because you got a guy there to go to the rack. He got size. He can handle the ball. Monte Ellis want to shoot threes and play a fast game, go in there and knock people over. That stuff ain't going to work all the time. Either he's on or he's on. I'd rather play Stevenson, more balanced attack. So what y'all think? Balanced attack? Man, I don't watch no first take. Once Undisputed started, first take was gone. They won't never see me watch it. And then I barely watched it. Because Max Kellerman was killing it for me. He just killed the entire show.
I have faced this dilemma again and again in my lengthy career. Should an athlete immediately play in, say, a playoff game, or a big golf tournament, or tennis tournament, immediately upon losing the law? And my view has always been the same. It's not my call. That's his or her call.
Right.
Strictly up to the athlete.
Mm-mm-mm.
How the
So I'm finna
athletes-
chill out here, watch some Undisputed, relax. Then we'll come back and talk about all the great things that's happening and coming about. So enjoy the videos on the timeline. I'm gonna make sure I put the Star Wars celebration up so y'all get to see what it was like inside of the place. And I'm out.
Sis, love you, and various things on shoes. So I don't know. So how do I translate that into how you play? Ernestine and I, my wife Ernestine and I went back and forth last night. She loves the NBA, and we were watching the game together, and she just couldn't believe that Isaiah chose to play. But Ernestine is extremely close with her sister. Her sister